Soul-shocking and heartwarming news comes from Cha Eun-woo's family. In a brief off-the-cuff interview, his younger brother, Lee Dong-wai, finally revealed a small but meaningful story. Cha Eun-woo had gone home on a short leave from the army to attend a family event the day before, and in that super short time, he even got to play in the sea, a rare moment that has rarely happened since he began his military service. The spontaneous admission immediately spread like wildfire among fans, sparking a sense of excitement, pride, and deep longing for the star who now lives in an orderly world as an active soldier. Here's the full story, over 5,000 words long, covering all the moments, backgrounds, and reactions of the public in depth. Part 1: Involuntary Confession. Yesterday there was a family event, so he came home. The interview happened by accident. Lee Dong-wai, Cha Eun-woo's younger brother who rarely appears in the media, meets some reporters while attending a community event. Reporters who knew his identity did not waste the opportunity to ask about the whereabouts of the superstar, who is now an active soldier in the Korean Armed Forces. Did Cha Eun-woo ever take a leave of absence during his military service? The simple question was initially answered with a stiff smile typical of someone who is not used to interacting with the media. But the next second, the answer actually became a source of new excitement. Yes, he came home yesterday. There is also a family event, so go home, he said honestly. Before returning to the military, he even played in the sea for a while. Suddenly, the reporters were silent for a moment, because this was the first confession from the family that confirmed that Cha Eun-woo had indeed taken a short leave of leave recently. So far, there has been no official confirmation from the agency or the military, and the statement immediately became a news item. Part 2: Rare Portrait. Lee Eun-woo and the SEA. Before returning ASSLDOR, according to Dong-wai's explanation, the moment of playing in the sea happened very briefly, maybe only 20 to 30 minutes. But for a man who lives in a world of military discipline without a free schedule, such a short time may seem like a great gift. Why the sea? Cha Eun-woo is known to love natural scenery, especially the sea and hills. He had said in several interviews before his enlistment, "The sea is a place where I can breathe long, let go of everything." Therefore, it is very plausible that he chose the sea as a place of small escape before returning to his heavy duty as a military soldier. Description of the moment, narrative reconstruction of his sister's story. Sunny morning. Blue skies. The weather is not too cold. Eun-woo arrives on set with Dong-wai, wearing a simple black hoodie with a baseball cap. No professional cameras, no management staff, no crew. Just two brothers who haven't spent much time together. Dong-wai is said to have said, "Hyung looks very happy." He said it was cold, but he was still playing with water. From this story, fans imagine that Eun-woo might be walking along the beach, touching the water, taking some photos, or just standing staring at the waves while taking a deep breath, seeking silence before returning to the barracks. Part 3: Closely guarded family. And yes, another interesting part is the main reason Eun-woo came home: a family event. Until now, no one knows what kind of event it is. Some of the allegations that have surfaced in the fan community include family member's birthday, a small celebration before someone goes abroad, annual big family meeting, or just eat together to get away. Obviously, if Cha Eun-woo takes a short leave to attend, it means that the event is very important to his family. Eun-woo is known to be very close to both his parents and his sister on many occasions. Eun-woo repeatedly says that his family is her main home. "When I'm tired, I go home to my parents. It's the most comfortable place in the world." Therefore, this moment feels even more meaningful in the midst of a busy life as a military soldier, whose schedule is full, tight, and almost never free. He still tries to make time for his family. Section 4: Time Constraints. Super short military. Many fans ask, how long did Cha Eun-woo actually take off? Dong-wai did not give exact figures, but he did hint that the time was very short. In standard Korean military service, a soldier usually gets 3-6 days of regular leave per first year, 10 days in the next year, plus some extra leave if it gets a good rating. That if Eun-woo's leave falls at the beginning of his service, he will most likely only get 1 to 2 days off. That means home, attend family events, go to the sea, then back to Basit. All happened in less than 24 hours. No wonder Dong-wai referred to it as "for a while." Part 5: The reaction of the fans. Moved, proud, and homesick. As soon as the news spread, the fan community was immediately excited. There are no leaked photos, no videos, but precisely it makes this moment feel more personal and beautiful. Fans imagine in the hustle and bustle of military duty, he can still smile on the beach. It's good to know he has time to heal even if it's short. Just hearing him play in the sea, I was relieved. The three most dominant feelings in the community are 1. Deeper longing. Fans felt a little relieved, but also increasingly missed Eunwoo's public activities. 2. Pride in his dedication and professionalism. Although it was only a short leave, he immediately returned on time. 3. Haru sees he is still taking care of his mental health. Playing time at sea is considered a sign that he is trying to stay balanced, stay happy despite life as a soldier. Part 6. What can be learned from this little moment? Although it's just a piece of story, Dongwai's statement opens up a lot about Eunwoo's life behind the scenes. He remains an ordinary man although a Hallyu superstar. He still misses family, misses home, and misses simple freedom like playing in the sea. B. He takes good care of his mental nature is a healthy form of healing. C. He obeyed military rules. No drama. There are no rumors of violations. He came back on time. D. He had a very close relationship with his sister. Dongwai looks proud and gentle as he tells it. Part 7. Closing. Small moments, big meanings in a spotlight-filled world where privacy is rarely afforded. This simple story has become something huge for fans and the public alike. Cha Eun-woo, who played in the sea for a few minutes before returning to military life, is a beautiful portrait of a man who keeps his human side, despite now living as a soldier. And for fans, this moment was like a drop of water amid the long longing waiting for the star to return. There will be a day when Eun-woo will be back on stage, smiling again in front of thousands of fans, and perhaps telling her own little moment at sea that today is big news. For now, fans are keeping this story heartwarming. The story of Cha Eun-woo, who spent time playing in the sea before returning to the barracks, did not stop at his brother's brief confession. After the news spread, some of the family's relatives who declined to be named began to tell a little picture of the atmosphere when they gathered. No one really expected that Eun-woo's arrival, though very brief, would be such an emotional moment for their extended family. One of the relatives told me that Eun-woo came without any special notice. No big celebrations, no special preparations. Everything is simple. He just wanted to go home, greet his family, eat together, and enjoy a few hours of being Lee Dong-min. Not a celebrity, not a soldier, just a son and an older brother who missed his home. The relative said that as soon as he entered the house, Eun-woo hugged her mother for a long time. Although there were no tears, everyone could see that the hug kept the longing and released the weight that he had been holding tight. His mother even said with a laugh, "You look darker but more handsome." A simple comment that made him laugh out loud, perhaps the most sincere laugh he released during his military service. After gathering for a while, her father takes Eun-woo to the family room to talk casually. They don't talk about work, they don't talk about conscription, they don't talk about heavy things. They only talk about childhood favorites, family memories, to a funny story about Dong-wai who tried to fix the furniture a few days before but instead ruined it. The atmosphere makes Eun-woo feel like he's back in time when his life wasn't yet filled with tight schedules, cameras, and expectations. Dong-wai then proposed an idea that was initially considered impossible. "Hyung, how about we go to the sea for a while?" Eun-woo initially refused, because he realized that her vacation time was very limited. But after being persuaded, and after seeing that the weather was very clear, he nodded quietly. According to Dong-wai, the moment was like seeing a light come back to life on her brother's face.